Mustard is such a common food to many of us. Whether you put it on a hot dog or you add it into your potato salad, it can have a notable place in many of our diets. But when it comes to mustard, how can you make your own? In this video, I am going to share a basic recipe so that you can make your own mustard. Okay, so in this recipe, all it really takes is just 4 basic ingredients. You have your ground mustard powder, you have your salt, you have your vinegar, and you can also add in some turmeric. Now, of course, you can also add in other spices and ingredients to make your own mustard more authentic, but for the scope of this video, I'm just going to stick to the basic recipe. I'm going to start with pouring 1 cup of ground mustard into a bowl. Specifically, in this case, I am using 2 half cups. Then I add in the water. And so it's essentially a 1-to-1 ratio of ground mustard seed to water. So if I add 1 cup of mustard, then I add 1 cup of water. Now you can add in either warm or cold water. Adding in cold water will make the mixture more potent and more spicy. If you use hot water, it will result in a more mellow flavored mustard. Then I just stir it all up and I let it sit for a few hours. In this case, I let it sit overnight. Next, once you have let the mixture set, then you add in the vinegar. Essentially, when you're adding the water into the ground mustard, a chemical reaction takes place. And this reaction can go on for a period of time, whether it be hours or days, but eventually the reaction will run its course and the mustard will become dramatically more mild. Now, the vinegar helps to preserve this reaction in a suspended state, so this mustard's flavor will last indefinitely. Once that has been added in, then I add in the salt. The salt adds its own level of preservation. Between the mustard seed, which is naturally antimicrobial, the vinegar, which is also a preservative, and the salt, which can be even more of a preservative, this mustard will last indefinitely. It shouldn't ever go bad. You may have to worry about it drying out, but that's about it. Then you can add in the turmeric. Then once all the ingredients have been added, I mix it up until all the constituents have been evenly distributed throughout the mixture, as much as possible. And then I just put a lid on the bowl and I store it in the fridge until I need it. Alright, so that will wrap up this video. I hope that you enjoyed it and that you learned from it. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.